Hey guys, let's see if this mic is working. Hopefully it is. I am trying some stuff out today, and this stream is just a great big thank you stream. You guys won't stop backing this project. I just looked at it again, and another one of you guys backed it. I don't know if it's because I'm posting images on my Instagram, um, of what the interior of the book is going to look like, but thank you so much for continuing to back it. It's not going to be a very long stream. I'm kind of wiped out, to be honest, and I'm kind of blown away by the fact that you guys keep backing this book. But I do appreciate it, and yeah, thank you guys so much. The book is looking awesome. If you haven't seen some of the spreads I've been posting on Instagram, go check that out. And if you haven't checked out the Indiegogo, feel free to go check out the link that is in the description. But just in general, just a general thank you for backing the book. I really don't have any words. I'm incredibly proud of what the work looks like and how it's been going. And this is one of the pieces that's going to be in the book, and I think it's one of my favorite pieces. I really struggled with it to try to figure out. A lot of ums tonight. That's how tired I am. Tried to figure out how to solve it for a very long time, and when I finally got to the point where it made sense. I love when I catch myself painting, and I look down to see, like, oh, what's under there in case paint flies off of my palette, and it's one of my paintings, for the book, which I have not scanned yet, so I just moved that. But thank you guys so much for your support. I'm just a little bewildered by it. And speaking of support and speaking of backers, I want to give a shout out to my friend Will Podorf and his fiance Deanna. Congratulations, guys. Will sent me a picture the other day. I talked about his work and had a link to his work in one of my previous videos, and I got to sneak into his chat and say hello to him, and he proposed the next day. So congratulations, guys. Glad to have you with us. I just celebrated my 20th wedding anniversary on the 19th, and I can't speak highly enough of that whole marriage thing. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, the support that you guys give us and this book, we just want to do more and more of this stuff. And my wife was talking to me today because some of you guys have been asking me about prints and if I'm going to ever do prints. And she was saying to me that that's something that she might be, or that she is up for. She actually said she wanted to do that. So we'll see where that goes. And, it's wherever you guys want to take this thing, we'll go that far. If all it requires is work, I'm happy to do it. Just going to do a little bit more inking on this piece because it's ready to scan. I just can't let these wings go at the moment. Let's see if I can get this thing playing here. I always am surprised by how tough this is to get going. Let me see if it's already playing. Let's see. See if I can add some music here. This is this is the least professional stream you're gonna see, folks. But it's that kind of day. Let me see here. No. Nope. Kids, don't need my kids talking audio. Huh. Have to figure out where that went. See if I can find it. Sorry for the boring dead airspace here. Just want to see if I can. Where are we? April. Yesterday. That's not ever a bad thing here. Nope. Don't want that one. Don't want that one. Oh wait, this might be it. Let me see if this is it. you know, I shouldn't play that until I get the copyright stuff taken care of. I have to post something in my description if I use that. See if we can get this one going. Oh, I think it's going. There we go. That's a little better. this is gonna go down as one of my worst streams, but and I wish it wasn't a thank you stream that wasn't being so entertaining, but you know how it is. My son was down here a little while ago. We were watching a documentary on tanks, and that was a lot of fun. And then I got frustrated because, like a lot of you guys, I keep kicking things here. Like a lot of you guys, I haven't had a chance to get out and get my hair sorted out, so I went and just cut my hair before, because I used to cut my hair all the time, and I still do. But my favorite place to get my hair cut is this barber shop in town. I do prefer to have professionals do it because they're amazing. But just, you know, sometimes late at night you just get the hankering to, you can't stand your hair anymore and you just need to cut it off. And I just looked at myself and I was like, I think I need to be about 20 years younger if I'm going to be having this haircut. So I was like, I gotta hack as much of this off as I possibly can before I go to bed because it's just driving me nuts. And that's my evening. And I was celebrating today the anniversary. Funny enough, I just had my wedding anniversary, but of course, not as important, but still somewhat important is it's the 22nd anniversary of the release of Blade with Wesley Snipes, one of my favorite movies of all time. And I read an interview with Wesley Snipes talking about Blade the other day, and I just got, talk about timing. There's this outfit that has a YouTube channel you can check out called 112, oh gosh, I forget what it is, 112 Shop, that's what it is. And they make custom stuff for 112 figures. And I ordered a while back a Blade vest for the Mezco 112 figure from the original movie, and it just came in the mail today. Let's see if I can get it here. He reaches, and this is it right here. It came with the sword, it came with some of the other stuff right there, but this is the 112 Blade vest, and that just came in the mail today. So what a way to celebrate. And I also got the Daywalker sword. So a movie-accurate sword for that Mezco figure. And really cool stuff. So, you'll see influences of all the stuff I like. But I was reading this Wesley Snipes... Wesley Snipes. I always say that word wrong. I don't know why I struggle with it. But I was reading an interview with him, and they were asking about his influence for the Blade character. And he said Douglas Fairbanks, that great... Douglas Fairbanks Sr., I'm assuming, one of the great silent film actors. I have actually I think I have one of his films on Blu-ray, but I've been a huge fan of his films, and I was shocked at that overlap between those two interests. All it shouldn't surprise me. But a famous swordsman and just really elegant and graceful movie star when he did his work. And so I was kind of amazed that, that those two influences overlapped, and I could absolutely see it with some of the footwork that Snipes does in Blade 2 and in Blade 1. So just really cool stuff. And I've been working, on trying to bring some of that to my work. Some of that elegance and grace of classic movies. But it was really cool to see that Wesley Snipes was doing that with his own work. And he, of course, is a student not only of martial arts, but of cinema. And it made a lot of sense when he said that he was trying to have a Douglas Fairbanks influence in those movies and in the way that he moved. So, yeah, I always think about that kind of stuff because I'm a little bit of a romantic when it comes to my work, in the sense of I like Alphonse Mucha. I love his painting, The Slav Epic, which is just a gorgeous, gorgeous painting. It has it's a heavily romantic composition, heavily romantic classical themes. Those are the things that I'd rather be painting if I'm going to be painting. I don't want to, for me, I have a limited amount of time, and as we all do, and as an artist, you just, you only have so many paintings that you get to make. And so when I do stuff, I want it to kind of be, romantic, sweeping, epic, and have a lot of character to it, but also have a lot of grace. Just like this figure right here, this one is called, if I can get a good angle, there we go. This one is called Queen of Bats, and it's going to be in book 2. And again, thank you guys so much. I got a little distracted trying to get this setup going, because I've got these new headphones in and all this other stuff I'm trying to get used to, because this is my first really good pair of headphones. I keep breaking the ones that I have because I try to always do these things without spending too much money on tech for myself, and I always end up, kind of reluctantly having to give in. But you guys keep backing this book. It's gotten insane. And the link is in the description if you're interested. By all means, continue to back the book. But if you had told me that it was going to be going the places it's going when I started this campaign, I thought the campaign wasn't... I mean, the first one had funded, but I really didn't think this one was going to fund, because it was coming on the heels of the other one, and I just was kind of not sure. I was sort of surprised by the first one, but it's amazing to see people continue to back the book. I'm going to probably close it out soon because I'm going to have to get to the printing aspect of it once I put the finishing details on the work that I'm doing. And, it's amazing. It's amazing stuff to me. I can't thank you guys enough for supporting it. And, I just want to be able to make cool artwork, cool art books. If I could support myself doing this, or I should say, support my family with my artwork, I'd be there in a heartbeat. That's just the way it is. And I love my job, and I'm grateful for my job, and I love all the work I do. Love, everything I do. There's nothing I don't want to be doing. But I feel like right now I'm in this kind of zone with my work, and it's a very strange place to be. And you put in the time, and you put in the work, and you have goals when you're young. You have things that you want to do. And at a certain point, it's the best way I can put it. At a certain point in your life as an artist, the art just kind of takes over and it goes in the direction that it wants to go, and you just put in the time and the dedication. But I certainly wasn't thinking, a couple of years ago, I'm going to be doing an art book. I'm going to do an Indiegogo campaign. I'm going to have, whatever it is, 30,000 followers on Instagram. I didn't even, I remember I got 100 followers on Instagram, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, I don't think I know 100 people. It's just one of those, I just sit at home and I want to paint and make cool stuff. And, I've done, the odd freelance work. It's just great, this year. And one of the things about it that is interesting to me is, trying to get this on my artwork there. One of the things that's interesting to me about it is that those opportunities are so great, and at the same time, they they kind of help me to strengthen my skills and get my work where it needs to be. I'm also more and more eager to get back to producing this stuff for the people who back my work, for my fan base, which is another crazy thing that comes along when you're doing this work. And this book, I want this book. I remember I watched a documentary where Kevin Costner was making the movie Dances with Wolves, and he's talking to some young kids who are going to be in the movie, some young Native American kids who are going to be in the movie, and he's talking to them kind of like a dad. I mean, because that's what he is the director and the star of that picture. And he says to the kids, he goes, "I hope this movie is as good as you envision it in your mind." And I just thought it was a very sweet way to, think about it. And you could tell he was thinking about his own childhood and the way he imagined things. And I think that movie's pretty darn amazing. And what I hope for you guys when it comes to this book is I hope that it's as amazing as, you have it in your mind, but I also feel a lot more confident when it at the very least is meeting my expectations for what I want you guys to have. I want you guys to I think you should have the best work I can make, and this is absolutely it's tough to say right now which book is my favorite, and I did not think that was going to be the case. I just wasn't sure. I really love the first book, but this book became something special in the last couple of weeks when I was putting the finishing touches on. I started to see what I had, and that's a much better feeling than putting on the finishing touches and wondering what the heck happened. So can't complain. And I definitely don't mind saying that it's the best I could possibly do. I look at the work in this book, and I just can't believe some of it has happened the way it did. I just put up a post, or actually, I don't think I put it up yet. Oh, spoiler alert! Don't want to. My Instagram, which is a piece I just wrapped up that was giving me a heck of a lot of trouble, just because I didn't know where I wanted it to go. And then it's influenced by Rick Baker's Werecat design for Michael Jackson's Thriller, and this Canadian, actually I was working on it in the last stream, this Canadian indie horror movie called Ginger Snaps, and I just got the composition right, I got the value of the moon right, and I was just really happy with how it came out. And I just scanned that one in. So that one's done. This one will probably be the next one I scan in, because it's almost there. Okay, I think we're getting there. So let's take a look here and see what we've got here. There's the figure. And there's the whole scene right there. There we go, folks. So once again, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your continued support for this project. I am still amazed when I go to check and see how we're doing. That there's another book sold. The link is in the description if you're interested in backing this book. It's already funded. It's available on demand, and I'm probably going to be wrapping it up and closing it out soon, so that we can just get our minds around how many copies we've got to print, and as we put the artwork together. But if you haven't checked out my Instagram, it's Shanth Enjeti Art, and you can see a couple of pages and spreads I've scanned if you haven't seen them yet. So take care. Have a great morning, I guess. It's 3 a.m. here, and I will talk to you later. Just want to do a quick tech test stream, and thank you guys for your support. I just saw that another person backed it, and thought I should say thank you. And thanks to all of you guys. Take care, and have a great evening.